Just a brief run through update on what I've been doing. Relaxing, but trying to get some sleep, so a little bit restless. Um, so I've been looking at the menu again and then making a decision with the original owner's preset, which is if I can navigate the thing here. Oh yeah, that's on the wrong page there. Oh no, is that on presets? Yeah, yeah. Because there are two pages open there for the trinnov thing. Uh, so where's the research thing? There it is. So the I created a Dolby Atmos layout and typed it in and saved it. And then I thought, okay, I need to create a Dolby Stereo, um, Dolby Stereo preset. So I just went into one of the 5.1 modes, and then hopefully it will work. I think, but I haven't channel actually configured it yet to the system because there's nothing really connected up yet. So I duplicated, more or less, not really duplicated. I just kept on adding left and right surround, left and right surround, left and right surround, left and right surround, up to about 4 times for the left side and the right, for the left side and the right side. So when I come to channel configuring it later, maybe later in the day, maybe in the evening, I'll do this. I'm deciding whether or not I want to go for another fish and chips. Maybe late in the afternoon. Maybe. Otherwise, I'll leave fish and chips for next week. But I like fish and chips. So I'll go into these theatre modes or presets, they're called, but I still think of it like a Storm Audio, like a theatre mode. So I got 2 of them so far. So if I where is it? Okay, so I click Dolby Stereo there. That should take me to a specific layout. So it'll work with it will do the original traditional Dolby Stereo signature sound. It's a little bit too small. So it'll do that, and then if I want to go Dolby Atmos with the speaker layout, and I'll check it. I'll check this all later on, maybe tonight. Get some of the basic leads connected up with the overheads, and just verify with the the outputs on the processor, on the DB25 to the XLRs. I'll verify that with pink noise, and then double check it with gravity, with a certain scene in the movie, just to verify that the overheads are indicating the sound in the proper position location. Once I'm confident that that's okay, then I'll connect up all the rest of the remaining cables, because I don't want to just boom connect everything up and then just find that, oh, something's not working right, or the sounds are in the wrong position, and then I've got to go for it. Because I had that snag one time with the Storm Audio where I was creating other theatre modes and had to do what's called duplicate or replication of the surround channel layout, and I was getting what was I getting? I was getting like the left channel over on the right side, and the right side not exactly in the parallel with the other channel, but it was going over into the other side of the room in the opposite direction. And it was, any movie that's got stereo surrounds on Dolby Stereo, it was a bit of a confusing sound. But if it would have been a mono discrete, it wouldn't make any difference because it's mono discrete. Or if it's mono matrix surround going in, because that's how you do the original signature, by making an array and then balancing the whole channels to equal the same level as the center channel. And then once that's done, with pink noise and double checking with the SBL meter and angling the meter very carefully by moving it around and looking at the scale, because it's tricky to get all the frequency to match, but it would never be 100% because the screen channels are on a bass cab and a HF horn, and they have slight different tonal characteristic, but you get it pretty close, yeah. And then that's about as good as it can be. Even if you have matching speakers, there will still be some tonal differences, and you got to do it very carefully that you don't overdo EQ by too much frequency cutting or too much frequency boosting. Otherwise, it'll skew up the sound in some way. Whereas in the past, I can recall using Odyssey, and then I was just using it just to see what it would be like. But it made a real mess of the screen channel, because it didn't know that I'm using bass cab and the HF horn, and it added such a boost in one of the frequencies, I think the center channel, for example. And when I was playing back something, I was thinking, oh my God, what's that nasally honky sound I'm hearing? And then I verified with pink noise or a frequency sweep, and then, oh yeah, saw this gigantic, yeah. And I thought, no, doesn't seem to work very well. It might work if the speaker is very carefully aligned. Otherwise, it's looking at the frequency on the HF4 on the bass and the HF, and then it's thinking, oh, this frequency here seems to be a bit of a dip, but it sounds okay. I mean, but it just added a boost and it just made it sound honky. So it's tricky to set up with an auto EQ. It's better to do it with manual EQ. Well, now I've got that created, I might do something here whilst I'm still on and relaxing. Might create a mono mode, because I think I'll be able to go to these presets and then just press and it'll go to mono, and then I want to create a 5-screen mono, so I could utilize 5 speakers for mono movies, just to give it an enhancement, just like I did on the Storm Audio. And if I'm guessing with mono, just trying to guess, or maybe if I use hang on, wait a second, the center channel and just duplicate la-di-da the left and right front channel and just make a copy over it and over it. So I'll just make left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right until and then I think I should be able to create from that something like the multi-stereo channel mode that is typical with most AV receivers. You know, you got a multi-stereo mode. So I could use that for using Roomy Q Wizard, so I can open up two REWs, A and B, and have plurality going forward, plurality, and then the other REW going in inverted plurality, so I can check the below surround speakers in the room. Oh yeah, there's also something on the trinnov that says below or floor surround or speakers. It's just basically the front, but I think that works with the center and the left and right, but it doesn't do anything else. I don't know, I might give that a listen to, or whatever it is, whatever it does, but I haven't got additional amplifiers to experiment with some smaller speakers that I could put on the floor, additional, but yeah, I think it's something like that what do you call it, DTS X Pro, because I think that's got like something like a below sort of thing. There's something in Japan or something, I don't know what it is, but there's a speaker layout that has kind of like a floor surround sort of thing, but I don't think the system has been fully implemented commercially. So if I go back to this theater mode, and if I'm doing it right, so where the heck, oh, that's not mono. Oh, so hang on, one, yeah, there. Yeah, okay, I've got to switch the, hang on, because you can't see the screen on there, so I've got to turn that one off. Keep that there. Stop that. Open. Screen share. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. Is it that one? Oh, I think it might be. Let's see. No, that's not. That's the Storm Audio, and it's not connected to my Ethernet. Oh, I've got a delivery. Oh. Hello, thank you. Good day. Oh, ether lead has turned up. Okay. So I've got extra ether lead. Where's the flipping page? What is it? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, 747474. So let's try that again. And so try that again. It should be up here. I should be able to see it. Where is it? Well, there's not that many on the page here. Where the heck is it? Could be that one, but I don't think it's that one. Right. 21215. Oh, it's that. Oh no, that's the CP 850. So if I close that, where is it? I'm not seeing the entire full Monty there. I'm not sure I can share it. I don't think so. I don't think I can share this. I should be able to because I shared the other page and it's connected with. It's not that. No, no. No, that's manual. That's the Storm Audio. That's the CP. Could be this one. Bingo. Okay. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So if I was to try and guess, I did the other one. I just got to verify this, on this, and I'm not. Everything's all turned off except for the processor that's still turned on, and I'm pretty kind of like, I don't know what's going on with that volume dial, but apart from that, there is, like I say, there is no on and off switch. Like the Storm Audio, it's got an on and off switch where you can turn it off remotely via the laptop, the PC computer, or the remote control in your hand, or on the processor itself. But turning off the trinnov, you've got to turn it off at the processor. Maybe they should do a firmware sort of thing where you can, but you can't, because that means they got to introduce a new remote control. You think about it, nearly every other remote control turns it on and off. For AV receivers or maybe AVPs. There's always one sometimes where they, anyway. So where's the mono? So if I add speaker layout and then go, there we go, mono. And then I go to add. Hang on. No, hang on. M. That's mono. Add. Right, goes in there. I Is that done right? I don't think so, because that seems to be adding to the other layout. I think there's like something wrong there. I've done a step procedure wrong. So I've got to click on that and go to remove it. Let me see, what am I doing wrong here? Maybe I should create stereo and then try and trick it. I wonder if I could do that. It seems a bit easier on the Storm. Maybe if I try a stereo, and then go to add another speaker in the middle and apply. Okay. So when I got, I don't know, I'd have to test this, simulate it to see if it works. I'll just add another. I'll just add. Actually, if I didn't want to, I could always go to the Behringer DCXs, because if I should be able to get this all configured, so it'd be still running through the Behringer DCXs. And if I want to just say have just one solo mono channel behind the screen, I could just simply go down to the Behringers and just mute the other channels, or I can leave them on, depending on the movie and depending on what mode or such, to heighten the soundtrack. So if I want to add another, now I see the problem there. It's just going on top of the mono. The mono's gone on top of the mono. Yeah, okay, I can see that. So come on, Melanie. So I'll remove that. What am I doing wrong here? I need a left center, right center, kinda like a left center, right center, but they should be fed with a mono signal. I can't create another stereo because that'll go on top of the other. No, it won't make sense, that. Maybe I should delete it and try one of these other nodes here. I've got to just check my cat there. Oh. What's up, Bear? What's up? You in a mood? You in a mood? Oh, you are. You're in a mood. You're in a mood, Bear. You're in a mood. You're in a funny mood. So what's up, Bear? What's up? I've got some biscuit. You want the top up of biscuit? Is that your problem? There you go. You're in a funny mood, don't you? Get yourself into a funny mood. Mommy. No. Let's see. Let me see. It's going to be tricky. I think this one's going to be a little tricky, but so I can't use the Atmos mode and try and do that because it'll switch over to the Atmos decoding and it won't do it right. Maybe I should just get some sleep and think on it, because this one seems a little tricky. It's doable, but it's tricky. I don't think that would do anything, even though there's 5 going, but you know. I don't think that would do anything there. Hang on, let me just think. My cats are giving me distraction, so it's just, you know, because they can mess things up. They destroy your home if you don't give them if you don't negotiate and meet their demands, they'll wreck your home, or they'll do some distraction to make you make mistakes, because cats are very clever at doing those sort of things. No, I'll just create, no, because the mono would be just mono. It won't be on top. Yeah, think about it. All I have to do is go to the channel thing and just set the output to there, and there, and there. And it should, yes. Okay. So delete that channel there. How gain improve layout. Remove that one. Remove that one. Add speaker and more. Yeah, just add that. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. And let me have a look at the outputs. Well, they're already assigned there. Okay, so doesn't really matter because it's mono. So they're going on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, go to preset. Where is it? Won't be able to see this page. Is it that one there? Okay. Won't be able to see this. So let me go to remove that. Go to stop there. Go to there. Go to there. There. I think it's that one there. There we go. So I'm on the screen share there. The top. This should hang on. Work. This should work. Multi mono. Wow. Can I really type that long thing? Because it's very short on the, okay. Save into this preset. Okay. That should be saved. Is there anything else there? No. Okay, so if I close that, the screen will disappear. And then go to share again. So, is that one there? There we go. Go back to this page. Is it on the, what's it? Is it on the detail? Yeah, okay. And then if I go to the, where is it? Speaker layout. There's mono. And if I go to Dolby Stereo, bingo. Bingo, it configures, yep. I got to check all these levels are going into the correct channels on the amplifier, on the to the amplifiers. Maybe later tonight. And then go up here, go to the next preset for Dolby Atmos. It's probably changed, yeah. And then just scroll through it's changed now. And I'll scroll through it, and I can see the layout on the layout here on the speaker sort of layout thing here. And if I go back to multi mono screen channel, even though it shows a single speaker in the behind the screen in the middle, doesn't show the rest of the speakers that have been basically duplicated. So I'll verify that later with pink noise, and that'd be late, probably very late very late tonight, very late. If I got any energy to stay up. If I don't, then most likely I'll be in bed, and I'll probably do it tomorrow. That depends whether I want to go fish and chips tonight, this afternoon. I might be able to, I don't know, it might be possible, create, I don't know, I might be getting ahead of myself. I might be in for a disappointment and think, oh, it doesn't work, but everything's there. But if everything's there on this, it should work. It should work. I'll probably create like I did on the Storm, even though I probably won't need to use it because I've already got it hardwired on the switching box. So I just take the regular surround channel, goes into a switching box with a very complicated wiring, and then that gets routed to my overhead speakers, and that's on a switcher box. So channel A on the switch box is usually reserved for Atmos, and then channel B is reserved for CIC, UCI, Tower Park, 1989 experimental overhead surround, and it works pretty damn effective. I just get a flashback of like how 35 Dolby Stereo films sounded, years ago. That's 36. It's 36 years ago. Hmm. So I'll see if I can create a trinnov mode similar to what I did with the Storm Audio. So I'll just duplicate the channels many times, and then I know what the overhead speakers channel numbers would be, and I'll just assign the output numbers to correspond with those numbers for the overhead, and yeah, it should work. But the CIC UCI experimental overhead surround 1989 wouldn't be applicable or any use to anyone else because you've not experienced it. Otherwise, you'd think, well, it's just like taking it's like having the regular surround on the ceiling. The only difference is they're way up high and they give a better dispersion in the sound of the surround channel. Yeah, I suppose. Just gives a better dispersion because you could take a speaker on the sidewall, have someone move it, and then move it up towards the ceiling, and then you just listen to how the sound changes with frequency and dispersion. And then when you've got a multi-array on the ceiling all playing the same signal, be whether it mono discrete or when it was switching over, I think they switched over in 93 with Jurassic and had stereo surround on the ceiling, stereo experimental overhead surround, I would say. Yeah. And it often sometimes works with, in fact, it's a lot better than Dolby DS. It's a lot better than these upmixer things. And I suppose if there's more channels, or if you run out of channels, you can add something else onto the processor. Or hang on, let me think. No, you would have to have additional switching on the processor to divert. You can make a duplication of the sound to go, say, so many speakers on the back wall, maybe 4 on the back wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hang on. Bear! My cats are distracting me, so I just lost count. Concentration. I just fed them. It's a conspiracy. That's what it is. Let me go through that again. 6 on 6. So side walls. That's 6 for my room. 4 on the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's side, back, overhead. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, now below, say 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, 22. Oh gosh, that pretty much that's getting really near to exhausting all the channel count sort of thing. What are they doing? I think it's Melanie. we doing? Melanie, oi. Melanie, get in. Right, settle down, girl. Settle down. You're a little madam, you are. You're getting to be a lady. Yeah, a little mischief, you are, girl. Yeah. It's Melanie. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So basically, I want to have a surround array. So it goes. So we'll work with Dolby Stereo Matrix, Dolby Stereo Discrete, as well as So it works with whether because Dolby Stereo will come with several surround mode configuration mixing formats. So you got Dolby Stereo Matrix, Mono Matrix with Mono Matrix surround, Dolby Stereo Discrete with Mono. Melanie, come on. Mono. Mono Discrete. So Dolby Stereo Mono Matrix. Yeah, Mono Matrix surround, and then Mono Matrix, and then Mono Discrete, and then stereo surround. Dolby stereo surround. Yeah, so flipping that, it's so confusing, and it's making it sure it all works and it's compatible and backward compatibly. So say playing like The Empire Strikes Back on Dolby Stereo with Mono Matrix surround, it should sound damn awesome. So you got sound literally coming from the floor, going upward, and it's tricky. It's doable, but tricky. But it's better to go for the full Monty. And then you got it coming from the side surrounds, the back wall, and the overhead, all at the same time. So it's the same signal coming at you, and it's all balanced again. So they have to all be balanced, so it equals the frequency or sound level to the single screen channel, and then it should sound damn awesome, and make The Empire Strikes Back a son of a bitch of a soundtrack movie again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not many homes would have a sound configuration like that. To start fresh, it's better to do, before you put any seating in, you got to work out where the seating exactly going to go, because the sound, it's got to play a trick or an illusion on your sensors, your ears to your brain. Your noodle will work out angles or and such, because you'll get different arrivals of low frequency or whatever. But it wouldn't be a bubble of sound, but it would be. I can't stand that word immersive, but it'll just be coming from all positions in the room. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, what do you go with? You got to design a room specifically. Go with a brand of speakers, preferably JBL. Come on. But it's looking for the best lowest prices and specifications and putting it all together. Because what does JBL also stand for? Apart from James Boulevard Lansing, which is what JBL stands for, but it's strange, you know. JBL was selected by Tom Holman for the THX sound system, and when they were mixing Return of the Jedi, JBL, Jedi, blasters, and lightsabers, JBL. Yeah, you don't mess with it. You don't question it. Otherwise, Darth Vader will full stroke you. Yeah. So it'll be basically a new breed of configuration, because once you've got below surround fitted in floor, or even if you've got an array of smaller speakers on the floor, once you use below surround, because it's matrix, they haven't got an Atmos Mark II version out yet. So once you got something like that, it's going to be, well, that's it. That's it. It's full circle. There's nothing else more you can do with the damn thing, the system. That's it. But as Atmos is, you know, like sound channels are here, and then it goes up to the ceiling, and it just comes back down to this level again. But there's nothing down here that's going on. Disappointing, really. Yeah. And yet the idea came to my mind back in 1998. And it took a while, a few years later, until I had a blow surround in my room up and running. You can't really do much with the fronts. That's why the whole thing's got to be the whole Atmos thing needs to be really, in some way, needs to be scrapped and start over again, because they kind of, Dolby Labs, they kind of jumped the gun a little bit too fast, I think, and then they just, you know, because when I first saw their layout page on their PDF file for the cinema, and I thought, is that it? Where's the blow surround? I thought this thing was a 3D sound thing. And you can imagine if there was such, you know, like an Atmos 2 version. Can you imagine the horror of the mixers? They'll probably still be clueless and probably wouldn't be able to figure out how to do it. But you can't just, you know, you got to have a screen channel that's also below, and so that, you know, sounds when they pan off or move around off screen, or if it's fast sounding objects of make-believe fantasy spaceships or whatever, or maybe real world in the airplanes and shit, it certainly make you know, that Top Gun Maverick obsolete, because they'll be thinking, bloody hell, we've got to go back and remix that bloody thing. Sometimes airplanes might appear off screen and suddenly they come up, you know, but they made that's on screen there, and then there's off screen behind you, below you actually, and then suddenly you hear, you know, you hear the atmosphere of the air moving or something, or wind, or so. But there's only so far you can take things, you know. You've got to really put some thought into mixing and creating phantom images with parallel speakers in the ceiling and in the floor, carefully positioned, so that it'd be like standing on the transporter for Star Trek, because when you see them standing on the transporter, there's something below on the floor and above, so it's parallel, so it does the beaming of, I suppose, the electrons or the DNAs or such in the body, you know, positives and negatives and such. I don't know. That's science fiction anyway. Yeah, so you need, you know, that sort of layout, but it'd be very complicated because sound, when it comes out from a speaker, a single speaker above, overhead, it's going to spread out. It's not like a light beam where it's above you and it will, you can narrow the beam and such, so it comes, you know, you could do that maybe with a dispersion on a speaker or such, but it's tricky. It's tricky. But as long as you got this sort of thing running, it probably still be, you still be able to maybe mix and get phantom sound images as such to kind of shift, move up and down, so it kind of appears it's going down to the floor, and then you have some other sound effect down there that's, you know, just down for that location, while there's still another layer of sound imaging moving. And I suppose it can also pan forward and backward and side to side and side to side and diagonal, so it can, you know, create disorientated effects on your listening ears as such. Because sometimes you might hear the disorientating effect in real world. Depends on what it is. And it create, or maybe it's like when going into a restaurant, I get a little bit dizzy now by listening to all the chit chatter and overlapping, and I've got to take my afternoon medication. Oh, great. This thing never stops, and just get some relax. I don't think I'm going to do, because I'm not going to get much bloody sleep. I think I'll leave fish and chips till next week. I don't know, it depends. Still got a bit of resilience and robustness, but I can only push myself to a certain degree. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. I have to say, that trinnov is not easy to set up. Very awkward, very awkward. Very awkward. So I'll probably do a short video. Once I've checked it and I think, yeah, that works, etc. Because I haven't seen a video where, you know, they show you how to set the channel thing up, etc. And then you go to another page and then you just, you know, I think the same would have to be applied, although I don't know if it can be edited if I wanted to use EQ filters, but if I use EQ filters, they would all be set at the same frequency and value, Q bandwidth and gain level, if I want to, otherwise the system I'm running is pretty complicated. I just got a funny feeling about taking the processor out the rack, but it's going to be a pig's ear, because I've got to be very careful of those DB25 connectors on the back, because if I fuck it up, I could break something, and anyway, I've just got a funny feeling I just want to get that processor on the rack, on the bench, open it up and see where the volume see where the lead cabling and all that is going inside, to see if anything has come loosened, or see where the volume dial goes to with maybe a ribbon track. I would imagine it might be a little bit awkward to find or locate, because there's a front panel on the processor, and there might be a few other cablings that are connected that go to the other selector, the channel selector, or the LCD, or I'm not sure what type of screen it is on that processor. Looks like something like an OLED screen or something. I'm not too sure what screen type it is, but I'd have to be careful, and I just want to see where, and say maybe unplug something and then plug it back in again and see if it activates the volume dial. That's, otherwise I'll ask again with Trinnov and see what they think. Maybe the volume dial got muddled up or something with the newest firmware being put onto it. It's possible, I suppose. I did notice a few glitches with the Storm audio firmware when that was loaded on, and I was noticing when using sine wave time, all the meters that should be all the same level, and I noticed there was some up and down movement in the sine wave tone, and the sine wave tone shouldn't do that. It should stay very steady. And I was just noticing this movement going on with the Storm, and I was thinking of maybe going back to the other firmware and then reloading the new firmware again to see, because I think it got a little bit, maybe the coding on it got a little hiccup and was causing the kind of bob up and down by a tiny few dB. But when I loaded the new firmware on it again, then I noticed the meters were staying stable. And then I noticed that there was no audio output returning going to the OLED, so I couldn't use the TV speaker OLED. And then I did something about a couple of weeks ago, can't remember what it was, and then I don't know, turn the volume up on the OLED, and the audio's going through, because I thought it was something that got switched off on the audio return things. I'd have to check that on the Trinnov. I don't know where that is, but it should be sending an audio return signal to the OLED for the volume. And I'll probably get another lead. I don't know if it works. I'm skeptical about it, because when you run some off, free movies or something on the OLED, They might be in Dolby Digital, and then that signal should come from the HDMI, because there's no optical output on that OLED, I don't think. It should come out from the HDMI, go back, plug into another HDMI input, I think. Is it plugged, or does it go through the same HDMI, the same cable, and then goes to the yeah. I haven't got that set up. I haven't got that sort of thing set up right. Not that I care, because some of the movies on the Freeview TV are crap. They're rubbish. It's no wonder they show them on Freeview TV. And they're going to be bloody trashy. Oh, audio compressed and near field mix. Oh, not worth. Well, yeah, still got Laserdisc theatrical mixes. New movies, all these brand new movies now don't interest me. Very, very rare I buy a new movie now. It's going to be very ultra rare. I think the latest new movie was Flow, with the cat and the other animals on a boat. That this came from, where did it come from? I think it came from Hong Kong or somewhere. I don't care if someone says it's a bootleg. It looks pretty legit to me. Dynamic range on it is bloody ridiculous. Flipping that. Oh, gave the flipping JBL surrounds flipping a heck of a workout. Damn. At some point, it was getting in the mid frequency range. It was getting a little bit too much loud, and I had to turn it down a bit. But oh, damn, it was outputting quite a bit of bass. So I think the 5.1 is okay. I don't care really to buy the movie again for 7.1, because it was never produced in Atmos. So yeah. And even if it was, that they should use a below surround, because there's a lot of water element in the movie. How long is the running time? Is it just an hour and 20 minutes or something? But oh yeah, it was emotional. I think it was way better than Superman 25, and way better than Star Wars: The Rise of the Mary Sue. Crikey. I mean, it's the best sort of animated movie or movie I've seen in the past 20 years, 26 years. It was even better than Star Wars Episode 1. Witsy Moosey Moo Kitty Cat. Yeah. So I'm kind of relaxed. Yeah. Disappointing there's no power on off switch. So I'll try that ether lead, connect it up to the storm audio to the router. Because I still need to look at the channel output to the XLRs to see which is which, and so that when I undo two cables at a time very carefully, because they'll be stereo, and then just mate them to the XLRs on the females, the DV25s, and then verify the pink noise, that everything is connecting smoothly. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, that 4 days, I had the storm processor up and running fully, almost fully. I think it was just over a day and a half. It took a whole day just to set the damn, do all the connections and everything, and then kind of like, I think, wait till the next day, because I wasn't familiarized with the creating these theater mode things. But like creating a theater mode or a preset, as it's called, or something on the trinnov, is in some way similar, but it's just a graphic page of just different, visually different. And it's just a little bit of reading the manual, and also kind of not reading the manual, and then just sort of looking at it again and just giving it some thought. But there's still a few more other things on that processor that I think would be awkward to grasp and learn, and then see if it makes any difference to the presentation in the room. There's one thing that's kind of disappointing, that they should have thought, because if it's the world best processor and all that, how come you can't have a picture-in-picture on it, so you could put a so what you're watching on the OLED, or kind of the signal going in, have another screen so you can look at the yeah. I don't think they're going to do that on the trinnov CI. What they call it again? Consumer integrated or interaction or something CI. Maybe the CIA. Cinema Intelligent Agency. I haven't even used this, what do you call it, the billiard ball thing yet, because let me see, I don't know if that'll work. So if I go in there and just play something, start it from the start, because I could always go in there and turn it off. That's the thing. Let me think. Why don't they have like something so it connects with, so when the players, depending on, if it's Laserdisc player, then the processor probably wouldn't be able to remotely command the functions. But if it's something modern day with maybe a Blu-ray 4K, player, UHD player, for crying out loud, because they play DVD as well as CD. So it's connected, and you can bring up, say, a remote control sort of thing. So and also put the sound through the laptop. So if it's in the other room, yeah, it can remotely do it through the Wi-Fi signal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll just go and turn something on and just see what I can see. But I could only be able to see what I won't be able to hear. I like astronomy. Yeah. You can see it, but you can't touch it. It's too far away. That was tricky. Oh. 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 ache. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's on mono. Hang on, let's go to the what's it? Where is it? It's up here. Go to Dolby Stereo. So it's 5.1 theoretically, I think. It should work on the Atmos, but it would only output on certain channels. Where do I have to go to now? Is it this page? You can't see it yet because I'm off that. I'm not sharing it yet. Hang on, where is it? Is that it? Not sure. Oh, something shows there blinking on and off. Oh yeah, that's blinking. It's not very exciting. It's just showing what's active and the speed and yeah, some LFE there or something on the LFE channel that was glowing a little bit there, I think. Hold on a second. Let's adjust that. Oh gosh. Ooh, 100%. Oh god. Oh, blimey. Turn it down. Oh, it go minus. Oh, I see. I think I get the idea of that. Where's the other meters? Where's the other meters on this? That's just Dolby. That's just Star Wars playing, but you wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it. Not even maybe a blind man would say, "Oh yeah, that's Star Wars." How can you tell? You're blind. Oh, I got Ways of the Force. Yeah, it's a pity you can't output the sound. Because there's no way to output the sound into the PC here, even though they're showing level things there, but it doesn't. Maybe that sort of thing is doable, but what's the it's up here. But it's down here. Oh yeah. So it's only a few minutes into the movie. I don't know, 6 minutes into it now, but pretty boring when looking at it. But I got to verify that this the settings is correct and so forth. So also got, where is it? Where's the other one? Yeah, so switch to the Atmos and all the speaker things. Everything else is in black because they're not active. I've got to use DSU. Turn the optimizer off. Can't really tell. Turn it back on. Can't really tell. There's the what's this being? What page of a script around here? It's on the Dolby Surround. And then you've got native. Turn that on, and then they turn it back to Dolby Surround. Should be sending signal. That signal upmixing matrix thing or whatever it is to the overhead. Oh, I think something's turned the red there now, but oh, hang on, wait a second. Monitor. Oh yeah, I've got to turn that back on. Okay. No, it's just it's not showing anything there. So, I'd have to verify all this later tonight. See what's going on, and maybe it doesn't do that sort of thing, but it should, because it'd be sending a signal. Where's the other meter things on here? Oh, no, it's not on there, is it? Is it on there, or is it on? Or is it on this one? Processor. Oh, right, gotcha. Okay, where is it? What page is that on? That okay. Sucky. Sucky. Move that. Stop that. So go to there. So go to there. There. Scroll out. I think it's software. Ah, that's that one there. There it is. That's that input, source input level, and then output levels are over here. Where's the? Oh yeah, the sub's way down here. It should be. It really should be located near to the screen channel and the surround channel. Should be. So if I got duplication on the other channels, what's up, Bear? What are you meowing for? I just fed you. You've been fed 3 times. I know you're meowing. You come here, Bear. No, meow. You come here, Bear. Bear, come here. Melanie, Mel, do you want to go to Bear and give him a little, little kiss? Yeah, I thought I'll be seeing the other levels here. Oh no, hang on, I'm on the Dolby. What's it? Preset. That's it. Go to Dolby Stereo mode. Go back to the process. Ah, there it is. There's all the channels running. So they're duplicating. They're just basically playing the same signal, multitude time. Yeah, because I was wondering where the signals were. It'll only show that on the output, but not on the input. It showed the input source as original, and then yeah. So this should work when I connect it up. Should all be outputting in, yeah. There, what are you meowing at? Meow. Bear, come on. My legs are, I'm relaxing. You're okay, Bear. Come on. Oh, here comes Melanie. Melanie, come on. Come on out. Go to bed. Go to bed, Melanie. There's a little gusset. Come out behind the curtain, Melanie. Come on, Mel. Bear! Bear, you lazy kitty. Why don't you come here? Meow, meow, and meow. Go on, Mel. Go on, Melanie. Come on. Psst. Hey, stop licking yourself. Go to Bear. Go to Bear, Melanie. No, don't have a scratch. Go to Bear. Melanie, Bear's meowing. Go on, Bear. Come on. Go on, Mel. Psst, psst. Go on. Go and give Bear a, because Bear's maybe, I don't know what's up with Bear. Yeah. I forgot. Oh, yeah, I can turn the volume up, can't I? I got to do a bit more thorough testing with this. Oh yeah, faders -12. Turn it up. Only changes the output level. Oh look, take it up, take it up. Whoa, 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 whoa. +20. Uh-oh. I think when the red is there, that's not good. Turn it down, back it down, back it down. Back it down. Not sure if those are clipping levels or if they are. Let me just refresh this page. Oh yeah, just click that. There, what's it? Yeah, that went off. I think they were clipping lights, or I don't think they were audio limiting. Where is the audio limiter on this? Yeah, just turn it down, even if I can't hear it. But if I look at the mix levels and then verse it with the output level, can I generate a sine wave tone on here so I can look at the input signal of the sine wave tone versus the output, and then I'll compare it with the rest of the system to verify levels. If I want to go deep, I could check it with voltmeters and such to check for voltage level. So the levels -90 up to 0. I think the levels on the Storm Audio go down to -100. Can't scroll this, can you? No. Anyway, when you get down to -80 and so everything gets very quiet, very faint. I can't tell where that is in the movie. And if I turn the OLED off, it turns off the because I think there's still some or something is connected. I haven't tried the volume on the recently because since I've done the reset and the you know maybe it's going through the OLED now. I don't know. Because if I turn the OLED off, usually the player would still stay on. But it's turning the player off now, so if I turn the OLED off, it turns the player off. Because it's handshaking or communicating together. Yeah. Where's Mel? You still out there, Melanie, with Bear? See, stop meowing now. You just needed a bit of company. Yeah. Yeah, so just if you only get sound to come through this. So all the original graphic EQs on this should be. So I go to they're all the EQ things there. Been deleted because they wouldn't be applicable to what I'll be using. And like, where's the other EQ? There's another EQ, a third octave. These are, what do you call them? FIR filters or such. I think. I can't remember. Input graphic. Sound positions. It doesn't show the other duplicated speaker. Huh, strange. Don't know where that third octave. I came across it 2 days ago. Which menu is it on? It's got to be somewhere around here. Back to the main page. Okie dokie. And then, alright. Okay. Where is it? Fine tune to that page. What's on this? So set up preset. Where is it? Somewhere around on the. It's so confusing. There's nothing there because there's no EQ. There's no frequency sweep or whatever. Setting, display. Editor, go back to main. Right. Page, no. Page. Can't see anything there. It's not on that one. I don't know where it is. It's the third octave EQs. Won't be under that. Oh, hang on. Active crossover, configure out network, system status, crossover, sources, processor, meter input, output, no, optimize, no, optimize setting, runtime, setting, position, calibration. What the heck is it? Homepage, meters, source configuration. So graphics. Graphic. Where is it? Processor. Meter input. Output. Meter input. Could be anywhere on here. Input EQ. Ah, there it is. Crikey, I could easily get lost. It's like going around without a road map. I'll probably hardly use this, but I might use it. Depends. It depends. Oops, did I just make some change there? Just so you know, is that, oh, I've got to put a decimal there. Change that and put another 0 there and press enter. Maybe refresh the page. No. Oh, it's gone to 0. Why is it highlighting in red? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, put that there. It changes, but moving it below. But it's only when I move it. There was the icon in the. Oh right, gotcha. Okay. Recycle it. That's still saying in the same, but it's not shift. Maybe switch me to there. Go back to. Oh right, gotcha. Okay. And there is gain level on the EQ. Yeah, just like any other EQ, there's a gain level, and there's 30. So it goes from, oh gosh, it goes down to 10 hertz. Oh, that's ideal. About the PEQ filters, because additionally they added extension on the Storm Audio with the EQ function going down to 6 hertz. How low can the, 10's pretty low. But this is third octave, I think. Not sure. Yeah. Anyone else using this trinnov as a straight thing, a processor? But with me, yeah, it's a little bit complicated. So, still, I prefer 20,200 PEQ filters until they make one. Yeah, okay. Presets, process graphic, home, setup, processor, meters, input. Okay, gotcha. Is there anything else is everything back to default? More or less. So I need to sort the continuity. I need to check the continuity of these audio levels on the output. So it doesn't look too confusing, but I zoom that up there. Does that show on the... Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, if I zoom the image up with the... yeah, and then I'll zoom it back down. Where is it there? Does that show? Yeah. So when I put my two fingers out, I can zoom the image up, blow it up a little bit larger size. Yeah, okay, that works. All right, I'm going to turn it off now. Oh, I've got to go in the room and turn it off. I can't remotely do it here. That's absurd there. We've got an on and off switch on the remote. Oh, Melanie. Melanie. Yeah, Melanie. Meow. Go behind the window. Yeah, go behind the window, Scout. Yeah, go on. No, that's not a scratching post. Okay. Over and out.